Messed up.
Button has been pushed.
I don't believe it.
I know, right?
The craziest thing I've ever heard of. You actually maybe alert the chat. That might help. Oh. Yeah, my telephone's just very excited to tell me that you're streaming.
Hooray.
Although it's still showing me that you're hosting for some reason, so there you go.
Refresh.
Yeah, I know. I can see the side stream anyway, so.
Well, yeah, but, you know, just making sure that...
That is A-okay.
Just give it a couple of minutes. So, May, do you remember what we did last time?
God, no. I know that we commit crimes.
We
There was
did.
lots of crime happening.
We did commit a crime. Do you remember which crime in particular we committed?
We impersonated a doctor. I remember that.
Yep.
That was a situation.
That was a crime
Because why
that
not?
we did, yeah.
Yeah. Literally a crime happened, and we were the perpetrator.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Do you remember anything else that we did? Aside from crimes?
No, mostly crime.
Mostly crime.
Mostly crime happened.
I mean, we're an adventure game protagonist, so...
A lot of crime tends to happen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got stuff. We still have plaster of Paris for some reason that we stole from Ireland. Also this gem that we stole from Ireland.
Yeah, why not?
This is a historical relic and we're just like running around with it in our pockets.
Yeah, we're just lugging it around. It's fine.
Okay, so May's guide tells... Sorry, May's intuition tells me that our next stop is the museum.
Yep. Apparently so, anyway.
I do not question your intuition. I know they said inquisition, that's the wrong word.
It is a little bit. You probably don't want to question them either, to be fair.
No, usually they're doing the questioning.
You have left it very late, monsieur. Late for what? Anything? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery. Why not? It is haunted.
I don't want to get locked in a museum, no.
Surely. Oh yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor, but on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
So the museum's closing soon.
Okay. I'm sure it will close just as we finish doing the thing that we're doing.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie.
Okay. Also, last time we witnessed a man dying.
Yeah.
And
it was brilliant.
The assassins. Which is how you know this is a game about the Templars, because the assassins are involved.
The assassins are involved, yeah.
Have you ever heard of the
That's how that works, somehow.
Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia.
Andre's not actually a very good historian.
No.
These facts are incorrect.
Yes.
They seem to be wrong
They gave a
facts.
new word to our language. Assassini. The assassins.
Unfacts, I think they're called.
How did the assassins get their name?
Weird
From the
lies.
legends surrounding the secret
Yeah,
of
that's
our
probably the actual term,
emancipation
now
rite.
that I think about it.
A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most
And I'm just
delectable
gonna
women imaginable.
let this wash over you, all of these incorrect things.
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself
a lot.
back in the real world.
There's a lot
He
happening.
was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashi.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins
doesn't-
exist?
Take a look around at the world today.
I wonder if how much of this they think they researched.
None of it.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid
But
of
I
him?
don't even know.
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars.
So how much
and
of this
used
is wrong?
Clement to get it.
God, we've got to expect like
So what
80%,
was
right?
Philippe's plan? What happened?
Do you want to look up how incorrect these facts are?
Not to be opened
Absolutely
until the
not.
appointed day.
Oh, come on, now would be a great time to read up about the Templars.
I don't think it would. I played Assassin's Creed.
Regarding that date. At dawn,
I did my time.
all of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
I mean, that is a thing at least. Like, the Inquisition just made people admit to things that were just ridiculous.
Things that they didn't actually do.
Spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
But that's just an interrogation thing that happens all the time.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars. Literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
Let's learn more lies.
But surely
Hooray.
there is no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
I
But they
don't
didn't have to agree.
think that's a
The records
mythical
show the
nonsense
Templars
thing. I think that's a thing that
with
was
bones
already existent.
burned off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
That's
So
Incorrect.
Philippe stole the Templars'
That's a thing.
riches, huh?
Oh no.
That's a sentence that you're saying.
Stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
Is this seriously a precursor to Assassin's Creed?
maybe.
Like, they're genuinely talking about the Templar treasure and all kinds of nonsense.
This game is about the Templar treasure.
I know, that's what I mean.
You know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Darkman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is
Agree with that.
5 years old and extremely fragile.
I get
Baphomet is not the final boss.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
You don't know that.
Okay,
I'm pretty
so
sure you know that.
the museum is closing soon. We need to get this tripod.
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
How do you want? Do you just want to take the tripod away from everyone?
Apparently, yes.
Okay.
So there's a pixel hunt here. This is one of the silliest things in this game.
Okay.
You open this window.
Obviously.
The guard will go to close it, and while he's distracted, you get in the sarcophagus and wait for him to close up for the night.
Obviously. Why wouldn't that be the case? It doesn't make any sense.
Adventure game.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
So, we're at one crime. 12 minutes in, one crime.
I mean, I think that's more than one crime. Like, I think climbing inside a... God, he looks so uninterested.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Oh, it's some mooks.
It's the guys who patted us down outside the hotel.
Yeah.
Just gonna save. Because what we have to do
Can't.
is use this historical relic to...
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Yeah, we're gonna use this...
What? No! Oh. What?
Anyway,
And when I woke
No.
up, I was at the police station.
None of that happened.
Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean... it was you who stole the tripod?
Where were you keeping that?
Nico? I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I
But, like,
hope
actually,
you're
for real, where did you...
pleased. After all, we got the tripod.
Hmm?
Aren't you going to try
Where
to
was she
keep me
keeping that
alone
under,
with
like,
the
her...
tripod?
I
weird sports jacket.
And latex dress.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Anyway, let's put this in my pocket.
Okay, I guess it's now in our hyperspace jacket.
In a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from Andre Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the Knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Anyway, to talk about some lies.
Lobineau explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
And of course, we have to take a look at medieval loss.
Yep, very important.
That's the tripod we borrowed from the museum. There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Anyway, we can't get any more information from this.
Okay, it just shows you it for no reason.
No, you can just show it to her whenever.
What do you think
Sure.
the purpose of this tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So, we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
So how many crimes are we up to?
Like, we desecrated 2 historical artifacts
Measuring blood pressure,
so far.
isn't it? What are you doing with
Yes.
I picked it up in the hospital.
Um,
Could be useful.
We're involved in a museum robbery.
that? Don't you feel guilty?
We technically broke into the museum.
I mean, we didn't break in, we just, like, stole something from it.
We
So,
trespassed.
you know.
You only
Yeah,
got to
that's the
hide.
word.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
She's never going to finish that thing she's writing.
No, never.
Anyway. There's a place we haven't been. We could go see the museum. We could see what our hijinks have done.
Yeah, let's return to the scene of the crime. That sounds like a great idea.
Perfect idea, right?
Yep. Can't see any problem with that.
It's okay, nothing happened.
Everything is fine.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie. What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
A modern-day alchemist, perhaps?
Who knows? There's no shortage of crazies and...
Also, they call those chemists, George.
Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Shut up, Andre.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
Anyway, should we show him the thing that we stole?
No.
Oh, Andre,
That sounds like a bad idea.
what would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really.
Okay.
It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on a thief, I'd wring his neck.
Anyway,
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, we pilgrims in our thousands on our way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
I don't think I would necessarily
On the shield,
describe
the reference
Christ
to
as
Ave
popular.
Maria.
But by
No
like,
self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms.
Yeah, if anybody here's a historian, you're gonna get real mad at this game.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
it's a tad
I already did,
of an understatement.
He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's
No,
too
you're an
far.
idiot, George.
The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though? The treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
Anyway, bye.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
Why does everybody call you Georgie?
Because it's emasculating or something.
Okay.
So, there's a place we haven't been yet. Do you want to go to a tourist trap?
Sure. Sounds like a great time.
Hope you like clowns.
I don't.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Anyway, let's talk to this man. He looks interesting.
He looks like a weird provincial king or something.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Let's just ask Evander about the Templars.
Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous.
To be honest, I haven't seen any traffic in this city so far.
Well, there's a truck that occasionally drives by Nico's apartment.
Mm.
Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman.
Doesn't seem particularly dangerous, though, is what I'm saying.
Excellent question.
I mean, the traffic in Paris isn't that bad.
No.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur.
I would argue, in fact, that it is not bad at all.
Anyway, let's talk to this clown. I'm sorry, but we have to.
Hey, you with the balls. Oui? What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, their last Grand Master, Jacques du Molay, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Are you trying? Are you? Ah. Yeah. Are you getting the hint?
Just a tad.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu. A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitique aeroballetique mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crownheads of Europe, and the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turn in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders. Plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jungler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
Yeah, let's just walk up to this man and make fun of his profession.
Seems like a good idea.
Difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
Anyway, let's laugh
I
at
had
George.
no idea what I was
Good
doing.
idea.
But this guy was obviously
Can't see that
an
going
idiot,
wrong.
So how difficult could it be? A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not.
Anyway, should we show him anything that we've got?
I don't know. Show him like the weird gem thing. Maybe he will be interested in that.
Eyes on this.
Incroyable. Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances. And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
Look, a red nose.
Ah, you are a clown.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around near the spotlight of my attention, but fell down the pothole of abstraction before I could focus on it.
Let's prank him.
It didn't seem right to try somebody's
Great
palm
job.
when they make their living with their hands.
What a good idea.
No, we're not allowed.
Oh,
Does this lab pass mean anything to you?
You work in a lab.
No, try again.
You steal lab passes.
No. Well, not as a habit. This was a special case. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
You smoke.
No, I don't.
In that case, it means nothing to me.
This guy's actually really funny.
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
A red nose and now grease paint. You are sure you are not a clown?
Well, I was distracted by the idea again. Caper, caper, caper. Plummet. No. Gone again. This gadget is a sewer key.
I do not want it. Thank you.
Well, I'm not selling it. I just wanted your opinion.
It is hardly my area of expertise.
Let's ask him if he's seen the dude.
Have you seen this man before?
No.
Okay. I think that's all that we can
Catch
talk
you
to
later.
him about.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's talk to this police officer.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
What do you think of the juggler?
Ah, he is excellent, most watchable.
But he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
So, he is amusing. The traffic isn't. If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah, oui. So I am. Ah, well.
So you're not gonna do anything about this guy?
No.
He probably doesn't even have a license.
Ah, a license. This I had not considered.
So what are you gonna do?
The instant I return to the station, I shall check
I love this
Return to
policeman.
the station? Why not just ask him?
and spoil his concentration.
He just wants to sit here and watch the juggler.
well, why not?
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I.
Okay. Do you want to go to church?
Sure.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Also, you won't be hearing this on the side stream, but George's voice actually echoes when he's here.
Huh. That's quite interesting.
Waiting in prayer for the judgment day. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world, I guess. Just think, there's a dead guy under there.
Thanks, George.
I was surprised Philip LaBelle had left this place alone. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
I love the incidental dialogue in this game.
I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Anyway, let's look at the obvious things.
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout. I didn't
Okay, so nothing we can do here yet. Am I doing the thing where I get ahead of myself?
I didn't have time.
So you've done everything. Did you show things to the policeman?
Not really.
There's something that you need to show to the policeman.
Okay. But anyway, isn't this a nice church?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's rub all of our inventory items against this policeman.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again.
Let's see.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
I love this police officer.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing.
Man, he's a big jerk to you sometimes, huh?
A humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Whoever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur. You have it.
Okay, I think I rubbed the right item on him.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur.
Who wants to embarrass George again?
Everyone.
George.
George, please.
It was a bright red... Hi again.
Oui.
I'd like to have another try at
Oh,
juggling.
there we go. So you don't actually have to put it on.
Nope.
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
George is a constant
Allow me to
embarrassment.
demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon. The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls and left in a fury. Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear.
We have a ball now.
Better still, deprived
Next.
of his entertainment,
I guess we have a ball.
the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Can I steal his drink?
Dunno.
Yes.
There was no need to take the wine glass.
Okay.
I had no desire to...
Okay. And look, we have a ball.
It was the bright red ball I'd got from the juggler.
There is also another one of your items that you can use in this area. There you go.
Sewer level time.
Yep.
Now, if I recall, this bit is a little bit of a maze.
It seems like it can be, yes.
The wall had flaked, and anything... The hook was held rigidly by the tightly wound chain. The hook.
I know.
A hook dangled from the end. There was a handle in the boat.
If I recall, you have to... No? Yeah, Paris has some really impressive stuff under the city.
Templars. And something about innocence. Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Okay, so do I do the thing with this yet? Am I getting ahead of myself again?
You're ahead of yourself a little bit.
Okay.
That is involved, but not quite yet.
Okay. So what do I need to be doing before I use that?
So, is there anything about any of the doors that is different?
Not really. I mean, that one says something about innocence, the one in the middle.
I'll take a look at them again.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made...
Okay.
The inscription was undecipherable. I wondered...
Oh. No? Okay.
You got anything heavy that you can make holes with?
Oh!
Hey! That's hollow! It was time for some brutal destruction.
So we've done at least 5 crimes.
At least.
No? Okay.
Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever. Here goes. Hey, cool.
You really are quite a degenerate criminal in this game, huh?
Yeah.
Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
Okay. How do we fix that?
Inside the hole, I could see one of the...
Is now the time when we use the chain? No,
yes.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, so we're pulling the door off so we can get access to the whole machine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Now we're here.
We found a cave.
Yep. Cave of Wonders.
Zanel, you missed some crime at the beginning.
I could hear voices from the lit area.
Also, are you ready for more weird lies about history?
This was it. The conspiracy was revealed. Okay, nobody move. I'm making a citizen's arrest. At last, I had them. I could see the fear in their eyes as their little scheme came to pieces. You're all going away for a very long time. And you can just drop those guns. You're impressing nobody.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
I forget how we deal with this.
So there's some pixel hunting that you can do, which will be useful to you.
Pixel hunting. In which area?
Towards the top of the stairs, I think, based on what I'm looking at.
Oh. There we go.
In the beginning was the end. An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness. In the end will be a beginning. An end to our enemies heralds our new day. Report.
The military establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Good. Mademoiselle?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern it
Deep,
has
man.
never been lower.
Also, you should unmute my stream so you can hear this man's accent.
I don't have it open because bandwidth, Joey.
They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or
Chat,
reversed
please
without a
tell
very
May how
foolish.
fun this accent is.
The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
Excellent. The tired old governments are dying
I'm going to assume the accent is magical.
from their own
Oh, it's good.
our machinations. The millennium is almost upon us, and everything is in place.
Ronald,
for the
I'm glad
rise
you're
of our
basically here for the Da
new
Vinci Code
order.
bullshit, because this is where it starts.
Almost. Professor, where is the broken sword?
Ah, as we discussed last time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
And as discussed last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the Templars, that is to say, our predecessors,
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
Igram was loyal. He tried to protect the Lockmarn gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin. He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
That's not what he believes.
I think those words are the same thing.
Yeah.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred
So
duty?
Zarnal, is this enough Da Vinci Code bullshit for you?
When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results, not petty bickering, not excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
This does seem like some real bollocks, to be fair.
My apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least I have not murdered one of our own.
Of course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Have you any good news for us, Professor?
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
And George doesn't see any need to listen to the conversation beyond that.
Nope, doesn't seem important.
He's just like, right, okay, let's go to Syria. Seriously though, let's go to Syria.
No, seriously, let's not yet go to Syria. Let's go downstairs first.
Oh, downstairs, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a skittle?
I would love a skill.
Voices from the lit area.
I have many flavours.
The berry ones is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
This was it.
I'm super into that.
Conspiracy was revealed.
Okay, no, you're all.
And you.
Wait, did the meeting end?
No.
Oh. Well, you should have let the meeting end, Joey.
Okay. So let's look through the thing again.
We're geniuses.
This will be our last
answer until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors...
They did say they didn't think Baphomet was real, right?
Yeah.
The sword
But they're the sword of Baphomet.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it, Jerry.
Don't worry about it.
Jerry, I'm worried about it.
Millennium will belong to us. The next time that we meet, it will be to become the princes of this world.
What's that face?
Okay, now we can go downstairs.
Yep. Yep, they all just climb into a boat and go away.
I noticed 3 small notches around the edge of the stump's top. There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone.
Anyway.
The light, falling from above, struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays, and each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the seal, I could read M-A-R-I-B, Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
I'm aware of that awkward feeling.
Nico, I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars. They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria. But they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner
And
beat
now
them
we
to
get
it.
to go to Syria.
You're not
Now we get
thinking
to
of
go to
going there
Syria.
yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay, what about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
So was the point of the tripod just to hold, like, the gem a couple of inches off the ground?
Yep.
Would you like this juggling ball?
Have you been drinking, Georges?
No, why?
Because you're talking crap.
Anyway, let's go to
Do
Syria.
you think I should go to Marie?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
Now, I will defend this game. This game is good and fun. You just have to...
You just have to be ready for it.
Yeah. Anyway. Where did we find out about this? Whatever, we'll go to Spain later. Let's go to Syria.
Oh, I guess we're in Syria now. Right, pop, we appeared.
The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
Cat. There's a cat. So let's explore a little bit. There's a man with kebabs.
Excellent.
Man selling fruit, a car, and this place. We'll be dealing with that later. Who should we talk to first? The stereotypical tourists or the stereotypical residents?
I think residents first.
Okay, do you want
They might actually know something.
kebab seller, this pottery man or small child?
Kebab seller, jeez. I don't know, pick one.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Moscow.
That's all he has to say.
What
Awesome.
do you make of this?
Buy kebab. Most good.
That's all he knows in English.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
He's trying.
I wasn't hungry and didn't want to buy fruit, so I didn't start a conversation. Hello. I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Okay, what should we ask Paul about?
Everything, I guess.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but gosh.
It's okay. It was a long shot. Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall.
The Holy Something and the Holy Something
Seemed
Else.
like a lot of hooey to me.
Awesome.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well,
Really not trying to
my husband and I run a greetings card
book the
company
stereotype
in a
issue.
little place
No.
called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little? Is your husband around, Pearl?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, he is. Sorry to disappoint you.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
So this man just been walking around while his
Hi,
wife flirts with us.
I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American. The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy. I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne? My name's George Stobart.
Okay, what should we ask him about?
That cow. Or Texas, I guess.
Do you think
I don't know what that
bulls have
actually
any
is.
significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
Well, remember, there's a a guy with a sword and a bull on the manuscript.
Oh, okay, that's true.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman, royalty or nobility, something like that. She
So
was
you're
looking
strongly
in a
asking me
mirror,
to,
but the
like, try and
reflection
remember things
was of
about
a man
lost
with
art
3
tapestry.
faces. What do you think of that?
I think you should be in therapy.
Let's ask him about the Templars. That seems like a topic he would be super excited to talk about.
Wait, why is that man wearing an apron with a Union Jack on it?
I don't know.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
That makes less sense than anything I've seen so far.
Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are 2 different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please. Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens. What does Pearl do for a living?
Oh, I run a greetings card company, and Pearl writes the poems for him. You ought to ask her to recite some.
No, I don't think we'll be doing that.
Nope, that'll not be happening.
I'd say the same about you.
Decline.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kind of lags to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why?
Kebabs are delicious.
I mean, that's fair.
You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland? Pearl said you're in Akron.
What was that?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Anyway.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Let's go talk to this man selling pottery. Oh, we can't.
Nope.
Let's talk to the small child. Pet cat.
Oh, I guess we just do a little side hop.
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
Bing.
Hey there, young fella. Speaky you the English? Speaker you the Anglaise? Parlez-vous anglais?
Yes, si, and indeed oui, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
Anyway. So we found this kid who can speak English.
Mm-hmm. For some reason.
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
I love this kid, by the way.
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Does the word Templar mean...
Also, after we get through with this guy, it might be a good time to sort of wrap up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Templar! Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes,
a splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program, featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical eyebrow, and a stick man with a halo. Bing!
So all Templar means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
I love this kid.
I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an Inquisition in 1312, I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a feuter is. Go on, I know all this stuff.
Never mind. Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed thousands of lives, including their own, for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
This kid's real smart, by the way.
Is that your father lurking in the back of the stand?
He is indeed a roaring fellow. Ayub's his name.
You don't sound like you respect him very much.
Don't I? Not only do I respect him, I rather like him. For all his bluster, we get on very well.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just rests where it pleases. And today, it pleases to rest there. As Kipling would say, it is a cat that walks by itself.
Fiercely independent.
And it smells.
Love this kid.
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Gussie, Fink, Noto, Aunt Agatha, Waffle.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
So he came here with no money?
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest. People will come from far and wide to see my...
Yes?
...collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hoards of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
Love this kid. Anyway.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
Who learned English from watching Jeeves and Wooster. And likes the little stickman with the halo. Bing! It's one of my favourite lines in the game. Okay, so we've done some crimes. We've gone to Syria.
Done a lot of crimes, Joey.
I'm pretty sure we're actually going to be doing crimes in Syria.
Probably.
But we will do some Syrian crimes next time.
Hooray!
May's feeling a bit sick, so I think this is about the limit of your voice for today, isn't it?
Just about.
Okay.
So
Short
yeah, it was
stream,
fun.
but you're
Well,
liking
not
this.
even that. Not even that short, to be honest, Joey. Like, you've been going like more than an hour.
Yeah, but you're starting to like this game, aren't you?
It's interesting and dumb.
Yeah, you don't normally like adventure games, but I think this one's grabbing you. It's very good humoured, I think. Anyway, what are we doing tomorrow?
As long as I'm okay to do it, I will be doing some more Yakuza. I want to get through that game because it's really super cool.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't know what you're doing with the rest of the week. I'm guessing you're gonna Dragon's Dogma again at some point?
I will be Dragon's Dogma-ing on Saturday. I will do a patron poll for what to do on Wednesday.
Okay, sounds good.
And then Friday, I don't know, I owe Liquidy Poo some Puyotet, so I might do that.
Okay, you might be able to practice some medicine then.
Yeah.
Or do some vitamins or whatever your bullshit inner joke memes are.
Anyway, I hope you had fun with Broken Sword Crimes. Good night, Internet.
Goodbye!